Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. I hope you're very well. As you've got me again for the next couple of weeks. Kim's away on holiday down in Cornwall, I think, or Devon next week. So I'm covering him next Friday as well. So the okay, so the market's here. It's only early. It's 7:30. So we've had these big runs overnight. Fortunately, I was in the trading room here yesterday, and we had a nice 1-to-4 risk-reward ratio trade, which closed out overnight, which is always nice. But today's a new day, isn't it? And so we've got to look for new trades now. And one thing I can say is that when the market's been trending like this, it's what else can you do? It's had such a good run. If we take this out to the daily chart, really put it in perspective, wow. Fortunately, with my swing traders, we've been long since 109.92, and we've taken partial profits along the way and just taken a last one this morning. But yeah, okay, that's all what's happened. It's about what happens next now, isn't it? So, um, well, certainly as far as euro dollar is concerned, not really too much to do with it at the moment. But I can see some actually some the trend is really strong overall, but I can see some potential divergences creeping in on the euro and maybe even on the dollar yen actually as well. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on those today. Dollar yen's been weak. If we go back down, look at the daily chart. Yeah, lovely run down. But fun enough, I had a short with our swing traders on that as well. We got out a few days ago, but on the dollar yen, that has come down to what I believe to be a fairly decent level, because it's come down to this spike here and obviously breached that one there. This is the weekly chart here. So it's come down and breached some lows there. So it'd be interesting to see if we might well be close to maybe starting a bounce of some sort. But again, I think that could take all of Friday to even start to materialize, and so maybe nothing really creeps in until next week there. So certainly one thing I'm going to keep at the back of my mind is that I don't have to trade. There doesn't have to be a trade. So often on a Friday, I want to take a trade on the videos and stuff, but it doesn't always have to be the case. If you don't want to trade, or should I say, if there's not anything there. If we were to just carry on consolidating here, then I don't think there'd be much I could do. Now I'm going to obviously look through the other markets as well. I've been already checking New Zealand dollar, Aussie dollar and the like, so I've been through all the majors. So I'll keep looking and we'll come back to this. Okay, just back here, and we're now 10 past 10. Haven't done anything, just been chatting away with the traders, our members here this morning in the trading room. We've been talking about all sorts today. We've been confessing. We've been talking about runs of wins and losses, and taking trades and missing out on trades and all sorts. Anyway, finally, might be getting some potential coming in here, because the euro's had such an amazing run. This is a 4-hour chart, and my 4-hour candle won't complete here until midday. I quite like the candlestick formation here with the nice up bar, spinning top, nice down bar. But again, it's only just after 10 o'clock. Still got an hour and 50 until this candle closes. So I don't know that it's going to close like this yet. For all I know, it comes all the way back up, and then we don't have the pattern. But anyway, we've got that. We've got some divergences coming in. So the potential is I could short the euro, or I could short the Kiwi dollar as well. Now I quite like the Kiwi dollar because we've been making these marginal new highs. And that one's coming off as well. So there's and we're seeing a similar sort of thing on, no, not to the Kiwi, but we're seeing a nice run up on the dollar yen, and that's got some divergent activity going on that as well. So so it looks like there's going to be some trades, but not until a bit later. And these ones, I don't think they're going to be out and out day trades, unfortunately. If I go down to a 5-minute chart, you'll see this euro's had, wow, look at that. But if you only look at a 5-minute chart, then that would be fine. But I have to look at the markets from a top-down approach, and there was no reason, I have no business trying to short the euro up there against what such is a great trend. So now, don't get me wrong, I might short it later. Now we've got a bit more confirmation, but not just yet. So anyway, so we'll see what happens. But that's where I'm at the moment, and we'll come back to this lunchtime. Let's get this started. Right, okay, just back here, and we've got the reversals. I've come back from my training session. We've had the reversals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a limit order in on this euro dollar. The pain with this type of trade is of a higher time frame. I'm only risking £200 per trade on these, so it works out that it's about a half lot position. But I'm going to change this to an order. So let's change this to a limit sell to sell it at 118.60. Needs to do a bounce, so about 118.60 will be all right, and then I'll put a stop up there at 119.10. Oh, there you go, it's coming out all right there. Place order. Right, so I've put an order in to sell euro dollar if it can come back up to 118.60. So there's no real actual day trading here so far today per se. That's on the 4-hour chart. I was gonna trade the New Zealand dollar, but my position sizing calculator is not working, and so I couldn't figure out what the position size would have to be to convert it. So that's that. And I was also looking at this dollar yen as well. And again, they're all options. But what I was thinking of doing, I was talking to the guys here about splitting my orders into smaller position sizes, so that I am actually trading two markets, because sometimes one market might work out and the other one doesn't. So. But half a lot is about as low as I want to go on this, because on Saxo Bank you go less than half a lot and then they actually charge you more in relative terms. It actually costs more, so I don't really want to have to do that. So we're just going to see if I get filled on the euro dollar at some point today. Okay, I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back here, and what we can see is the euro has just come down here this afternoon. I'm not fussed about it. I've seen some nice moves. I was looking at the euro this morning. Remember, it was on that 4-hour chart, so I was waiting for the close there, which it got the close. I was saying to our traders, I took on a Friday morning. I have an hour with my PT, so I didn't get back until 12:15. In which case, it literally came straight down. So at that point, so we put those orders in as I'd done. And obviously have not been filled yet, so this could easily bounce back up yet, so I'm just going to leave those orders. But it's not really there's no real day trading gone on here. I would have day traded if we'd have done a retrace back up to my hourly 20. If we'd have got up to there and then rolled over, alright, I might have got filled on this trade anyway, but hypothetically, if then I would have day traded. But I'm not going to just try and trade this segment here, because the risk of a retrace is still high, because we've still done a nice leg down now. There's still risk of retrace, so hence why I've not done anything here today. The orders are sat there, so I'll leave the orders and we'll see what happens going into the early part of next week. But it's a no trade Friday for now. It's actually only 3 o'clock, but I need to get this video recording wrapped up, because I need to do other videos for our swing traders. So I'm actually going to make this a wrap today. So I'm going to call it as a no trade Friday, although it's possible that I still get filled later on today. So enjoy your weekends, and I'll be back in touch next Friday, and obviously earlier in the week, and see if next Friday I can actually get some trades. But it's been quite a busy week for us, and so a really busy week actually for the amount of swing trades that we've banked this week as well. So but nothing here on Friday's trading. So one thing to always bear in mind is you don't have to trade. If it isn't quite right for you, don't chase a market, because if you chase a market, you're susceptible to getting in at the wrong time, and then it scuppers your risk to reward and all sorts. So you have to just sometimes just let a market go. If it's not happening for you, if you haven't managed to quite get in, then just let it go and let it do its thing. So I'm not fussed. Most of us aren't fussed today. So but don't get me wrong, this might still get filled later today or whatever, or maybe on Monday, and we'll be trading this on Monday. So if that's one lesson, it's keeping your powder dry is not a bad thing. There's always another day if you don't get a trade. So stick to your plan, and if the market doesn't fill you, then that's okay. It's not a bad thing. Take care for now. Enjoy your weekends.